All right, Australian Pursuit for those very same pure stocks that we talked about. Your scheduled lineup: Abby Kolb in the 89 on pole, Austin Sovine in the 98. The U2 of Jeff Parks, 47 of Jeremy Johnson, 108 of Bob Baumgarten. Talon Deal in the M57, Craig Hills in the 07, Scott Garcia in the 6, Bill Livesay in the X14, Keegan Clark in the 11. That is your scheduled field.
And there's some hungry cars, drivers, I should say.
Hungry hippos.
See this as an opportunity for a checkered flag. Keegan Clark has apparently. Abby thought it was time to go green.
Whoops.
Okay, so I think maybe we were thought maybe the 108 was going to make the field, but looks like that may not be the case as, must be a piece of junk on the track somewhere I'm hearing over the radio as, now we'll give them the one to go signal. Well, no, that's not going to happen now apparently there was a pretty big discussion on whether it was real or not real.
It was Schrodinger's debris.
If you look hard enough, you'll find one. Is that, I don't know what.
It is.
Is that the piano guy on
No,
Peanuts?
that's the cat.
Oh, the Cheshire cat?
No, whether the cat in the box is dead or not.
Oh, I don't know that one.
See, when you just say Schrodinger's cat, it sounds pretty innocent, but then when you get into the details, it's pretty morbid.
A little bit.
Dark.
Yeah, a little bit.
Depressing.
Way to bring us down.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Here to pump down the crowd.
Feel bad for your son.
He had ice cream earlier. He's good. Speaking of ice cream.
Oh, yeah, geez, Pete, yes.
You guys have asked for it, and we delivered. We have chocolate.
Once again, we delivered.
Exactly. Chocolate ice cream at the ice cream stand. You can also get a twist.
What kind? Lime?
Not lime. Oh. This one is chocolate and vanilla twisted
right.
together.
All right.
Maybe that's what the Jethro radio thing is. It's chocolate and vanilla radio twisted together. My son had some earlier. He had sprinkles on it.
Oh, very nice.
Big fan.
Like actual sprinkles, he didn't drop it in the dirt and pick it up and eat it?
A little bit of both.
All right. I think we're going to try this, Chris.
Third time's the charm.
Let's see if they all remember to stay single file. That's going to be the first. They're really spread out already. Okay, we got through the first part. Single file formation. Here comes the passing. Oh, someone's showing smoke. Abby Kolb showing a lot of smoke. 47 off the pace. The 07 zipping through. I think 47 is out.
47 and 57 out.
89, 98. Success is out. Livesay gonna make Jeremy Johnson go home early. And now it's gonna be tough to make this exciting. Jeff Parks showing away in the U2 machine.
I lost him for a second. He was so far ahead.
Although Jeff Parks now, he's getting caught. Here comes the Onondaga guy, Craig Hills. In the 07, he's in the second spot. Livesay in third, and then way back is Clark in the 11. Livesay sees some daylight on the bottom. He's going to go by the 07's going to be out.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, and Livesay, I think he got a tire going down.
Oh,
and
wait.
he's out. He's going to be out. So Livesay is going to be out. He got passed.
Well, that gives us a chance to catch our breath.
Well,
wow, that guy.
Yeah, only a pair of cars left. So I think there was some contact, not intentional. The 07 looked like he got a little bit out of shape on the back straightaway exit of turn number 2 when Livesay went by. I think he got a piece of the left side of the 07 car and may have upset the right front. on the X14 machine. So Bill Livesay, who was motoring through the field, unfortunately finds himself out, and we've got 2 cars for 5 laps now. Now time for Clark to turn it on.
Says his time to shine.
This young man in the 11, I believe just 15 years of age. If last year he was,
Well, if he was 14 last
year,
it stands to reason he'd be 15 this year.
yeah, that's what this piece of paper's telling me.
Can't fault your logic at all there, Roger.
Freshman in high school. With a chance for a checkered flag here, but Jeff Parks also. He'll be excited to get his first one of the season in the U2. Last time I saw Mr. Parks he was on dirt, same number, in a front-wheel drive machine as Field comes by.
Both of them.
Yes. Clark already trying to go to work. Takes a peek to the inside of Parks.
Well,
Parks,
these guys don't get
boy.
paid by the hour, Roger.
They do not.
Oh.
Parks way up on top shelf because that's where we keep the good liquor, and he's out. Clark
All right.
wins. Keegan Clark with the win. E.T. McKenzie, BHR Fab Shop, RWS Service, Affordable Tire, J&R Lawn and Snow, Serenity Stables, Pro Glide, Sweet Graphics.
They are pretty sweet.
On Mr. Clark's Wild Ride. So Keegan Clark. With the win here in the second half of the pursuit for the Pure Stocks. Your Fast 10 will be coming out next. Like I said, these you get to the back half of the field, they might not be talked about much in the feature, but so their heat races is where they really want to try to make some sort of name for themselves, especially for their sponsors, as he pulls down into victory lane. Ladies and gentlemen, how about for the young man in the 11, Keegan Clark? Final Australian pursuit. Brent Voris will be leading him to the green. Behind him will be Ben Heidi's number 97. Nick Johnston in car 7. Landon Heidi 87. Defending champion Lonnie Salmier in the M15. Kyle Callahan 14. Dan Goki 83. Jason Spencer 55. Jim Miller Jr. 9. Your fast qualifier tonight. The Flushing Brian Thompson in the 66. Got around the place with an 18.053 today. By the way, Jason Spencer is your point leader. 44 ahead of Jim Miller Jr. heading into tonight. Jordan Lakota 59 back. Brian Thompson 168. Kyle Callahan 194. So everybody in the points chase here in the fast pursuit for your McAllister Rentals Pure Stocks as they get ready to roll.
Ooh, nice little check up there coming to the line. Green flags out. We are underway.
All right, the last time that Nate has to run for that flag is already we got a chance for some passing here. A couple guys with a little bit of history. The 87 and the M15 going to battle it out for the 4th spot. Heidi on the inside, Salmier top side. Nothing done.
Well, now Landon Heidi's going to go to work on the 7 of Nick Johnston.
Again, couldn't do anything with it. Boris leads still. Nobody out as of yet. Now we start to kind of shuffle it up a bit. Goki steps out of line. Now Salmier's got the inside of Heidi's 97, but Johnston may be a pick. Oh, Heidi went up the track.
He goes way high.
He's out. Oh, apparently he's not out. Okay. He might not have been. I was looking at him alongside the 7.
Well, he would be if the M15 could get past the 7, but he gets to the back bumper and runs out of room.
Everyone getting a little antsy in that inside line. Goki trying to get by Callahan. Oh, and he's in the wall.
Goki gets the wall.
Oh, and Miller gets into him. Now we got stuff sliding down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4, and that'll bring out our caution.
Nope, that's the white flag.
Oh, that's the white flag. Oh, I'm sorry. Looking out, peripheral vision is colorblind too. Voris still leading. I can't believe they're not more passes.
They're trying, but the checkered flag is out on this one. And Brent Voris hangs on to win.
I wonder if the 97 had the right rear start to go down. So Voris, Heidi, Landon, Heidi, Ben Heidi, Landon, Heidi, Nick Johnson, Lonnie Salmier are the top 5 as they cross the line, and somehow Brent Voris held everybody off, which should make for a very interesting feature later on as this guy in the number 5 finally gets to park in victory lane. E. Weaver Construction, Saginaw Welding, Team Tech. Guys from Birch Run. Spent all his time in the pure stock. I understand rumor is he may be looking to move up some divisions in 2026, perhaps. But he's got the helmet off, and he's going to climb out, get his first checker flag of the season here at Owosso Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, how about it for Brent Voris?
Once again, we proudly present McAllister Rentals as the title sponsor of the 2024 Sport Compact Division at Owosso Speedway. For over 20 years, McAllister Rentals has been Michigan and Indiana's go-to destination for heavy equipment needs. From bulldozers to excavators, they have the largest selection of CAT equipment to handle any project of any size. They can handle the projects here at Owosso Speedway. They surely have the equipment to handle whatever project you have in mind. McAllister Rentals ensures your job becomes easier, faster, and more precise. Experience the efficiency of having the best equipment at your disposal. Visit McAllisterRentals.com to discover how they can simplify your next project with unbeatable equipment and customer satisfaction as their top priority. Thanks to McAllister Rentals for their continuous support as our Sport Compact title sponsor here at Owosso Speedway.
Here's your starting lineup for your pure stocks as they roll out onto the speedway. Brent Voris. He picked up a heat race win, an Australian pursuit race win. He's going to start on the pole this feature event. Ben Hottie from St. John's will be alongside row number 2. It's the 7 out of Flushing, Nick Johnston, and the 87 out of Grand Ledge, Landon Heidi. Lonnie Salmier inside row number 3 in the M15, and Kyle Callahan, he's visited Victory Lane this year as well in car number 14. Dan Goki was scheduled to make the call. I'm looking to see. Yes, he did make it out in that 83. Slapped the wall earlier on. He'll have Jason Spencer alongside him in row number 4. Jim Miller Jr., there he is, inside row 10 in car number 9. He's been a Victory Lane, your fast qualifier tonight. Brian Thompson in the 66. Keegan Clark won his Australian pursuit. He's going to be in row 6 with Bill Livesay in the X14. Scott Garcia and Craig Hills in the 07 make up row 7. Talon Deal in the M57, Bob Bumgarten if he made it out in the 108. And yes, he did make the call. Jeremy Johnson, 47. Jeff Parks, U2. Austin Sovine and Abby Kolb scheduled to make up the remainder of your field.
All right, from turn 4 to turn 1, want to see all of you up on your feet. The Pure Stocks closing things out for us here tonight. Get on your feet, put your hands in the air, wave them back and forth as we get set to go. 25 laps to close things out here tonight.
Field will get that 1 lap to go signal. Again, 25 laps around the Owosso Speedway here in this Pure Stock main event. Some of the tightest racing you'll see on a Saturday night right here in this Pure Stock division as they get the 1 to go. Logan McCaslin says, this is the last flag I want to wave today. Right here. 1 to go. Next time by, they're going to be allowed to go fast. Forrest and Heidi will bring him to that green flag. Of course, Ben Heidi, I congratulated him earlier for numbers I can read all the way from Corunna to here.
Well, when you're driving a boat, you got plenty of room for big numbers.
Here they come. They tighten up. They get to the M&K restart zone in turn number 4. The green flag is out. Here we go. Pure stocks. They're underway.
And field pretty much stays in lockstep other than at the front. Roger Brent Boris gets away from Ben Heine to take the lead.
I was really surprised that he was able to pull that off, but he certainly does, and that does allow Heidi to get to the inside line. Now he's doing that parking the bus thing, trying to keep that side-by-side race behind him, and that's going on between Johnston and, of course, his brother there. Oh, and they make contact on the back straightaway.
Oh, everybody stacks up. Oh, they're almost 4 wide into turn 3. Looks like we'll all be able to continue on as Lonnie Salmier looks to move up into the 4 spot around the 7 of Nick Johnson.
And had Goki not backed off, that could have been a big pileup going into turn number 3, but that 83 machine, he stepped back, let them get themselves underway. He's going to lose a couple spots now, but he may make up those later on. And problems for Johnston in the 7. He is off the pace. I bet he's probably got a tire down, and Callahan might have a problem as well.
Yeah, that's 2 very fast cars that looks like they might, well, Callahan keeps it going. But Johnston definitely headed pit side. It looks like a Salmier and Heidi, Landon Heidi, that is, battle for that 3rd spot.
And they have been fierce competitors all season long. Right now battling for that 3rd spot, chasing Boris. Boris leading a lot of laps here in the early going. And at number 5, Ben Heidi in 2nd, Landon Heidi outside, Salmier, Spencer, and Miller, the usual suspects. Oh, into the front stretch wall.
Yeah, Landon Heidi got into the wall, rode the wall a little bit. Looks like we're going to throw the caution here.
Oh, the brothers get together. It just was not enough room, and I'm sure he's trying to say, hey, you know, golly, that was us racing hard. So Voris and Salmier are going to be the front row now when they go back to the green flag. Ben Heidi, Jim Miller Jr. will be in row 2. Then Goki and Spencer in row 3. Thompson and Livesay in row 4. Clark and Hills back in row 5. Callahan and Jeff Parks. The U2. Then Garcia and I think it's the 98. So Sovine.
Yep. Good job, Roger.
Hard to see. The 98 and 89 are difficult for me to see back there. Or front in the front. Here as we go green flag.
Well, your first few rows still staying together there. Heidi losing some ground in the 97. Jim Miller Jr. in the 9 car looking to make a move. He tells Brent Boris, hey, I'm here. And he's going to take it 3 wide down the front stretch there for just a second. Lonnie Salmier actually led that last lap on the outside. He picked up the feature win last night up at Birch Run Speedway in the street stock. He'd love to double dip this weekend. We're 3 wide again.
Oh, and
that seems like a great idea as Miller and Forrest get together. Miller,
he's going to come to a stop.
Yeah, he's off the pace.
I bet he'll need a tire. Boris off the pace too. I think he lost a tire as well. That left front down on the number 5, and
well, that would make sense as they kind of tangled together.
Yep, right front down on the number 9 machine. So brings out the caution. That'll give him his 3 laps to try to get that thing changed.
Yeah, we do allow our drivers 3 laps under caution to change a flat tire, an approved flat. We give them the 3 laps that we start counting once they arrive at their pit stall. We do that so that the drivers don't have any incentive to speed in the pit area and be a risk to anybody else back there.
So we'll watch the 9 of Miller. Still with 18 laps to go. I would not be surprised to see that 9 car battling for the lead by the time we get to 5 to go. We shall see.
Yeah, he was a feature winner last night up at Birch Run as well in their pure stock division.
So the field getting ready to go to the M&K Truck Center restart zone over there in turn number 4. Salmier and Spencer ready to bring them to the green. Here they come. Boy, what a start for Salmier.
Well, Dan Goki tried to help Jason Spencer, pushed him, I think, down the whole straightaway.
And he and Livesay almost made contact there. Livesay had to back off, allow Goki to get that car back underneath him.
Here comes Kyle Callahan in the 14 back up in the mix. Looked like he was getting ready to pull off at one point. Well, so much for that.
I wonder if he's having a fuel pickup problem or an electrical problem.
Yeah, he seems to be on and then off and then on again. Brian Thompson, though, has been on all day. His first career fast qualifier award, now running up in the 3rd spot as Ben Heide takes it to the infield.
Front 4 nose to tail. Here comes Landon Heide to the inside of Livesay. He'll take over that 5th spot now. Miller already up to 7th to the 9.
Jason Spencer now all over the back bumper of the M15. Alani Sawmere.
That is the widest bumper in Michigan.
Yeah, Alani Sawmere, one of the hardest drivers to pass. And the 55 of Jason Spencer. Looking at the times, Spencer was quicker the last time by and then lost a little ground the last lap after that. So it's going back and forth between those two, and Brian Thompson would really just love a chance to get by either of them.
Yeah, I think his chance will be once Spencer tries to step out and those two race each other. Boy, the 97 car up in steam down the infield. Landon Heide by himself back there in 5th, slowly reeling in the top 4. Miller's gotten around Livesay, so he's up to 6th. Goki losing touch now with your leaders. Here comes Spencer, takes a peek to the inside. No room to dive it in there.
Yeah, Lonnie Sawmere so good playing defense.
Oh, 89 right off the pace, right in front of your leaders. Boy, that was close.
Yeah, that got very close. To go now. Sawmere still leads Spencer, Thompson, Goki, and Heide, your top 5. Jim Miller Jr. trying to track down Heide in the 87 to break back into the top 5.
Things are going to get real interesting here, Chris, as your leader, oh, look out, Spencer's going to go to the inside here. Just going to say your leaders are coming up on 3-lap cars, battling each other pretty well. Jeremy Johnson, Jeff Parks, and Talon Deal, as they are rapidly closing in on them. We'll see if they help shake up this top 4.
Ooh, that got really tight there with the 47 off of turn 4. And now your top 4 nose to tail as they negotiate the lap traffic. Spencer right there. Spencer to the inside of Sawmere as they head towards turn number 3. Sawmere able to shut the door.
Yeah, it was either that or the 55 was going to have to run through the concrete, which is not a lot of grip on the left side of those street tires. As they're trying to make their way by Deal now in the 57, and he's right in the groove. Sawmere right up on caution is out. Oh, car in the wall hard. On fire. Looks like Garcia perhaps in the 6, maybe the car. A little bit of a fire there. Oh yeah, he might have blew up there. I see a lot of moisture on the speedway going into that wall. 7-lap dash to the side, who takes home the flag here in your pure stock division. You've got all the heavy hitters right up there in the front.
You sure do. Lonnie Sawmere will set the pace down to the M&K Truck Center restart zone. Hopefully the final time we'll have to use that restart zone tonight.
The pace starts to quicken. They're in the zone, and there's the green flag, and boy, Thompson did not let Sawmere get away. Phenomenal restart for both, but it's going to be Sawmere leading them down the back straightaway.
And Spencer looks like he'll move to the inside of Thompson as well. Move back up into the 2nd spot. Holy cow, where did Jim Miller Jr. come from?
Right, just sit there on the inside, battling out for 3rd. Getting around both Goki and Heide. I told you, inside 5 to go, wouldn't be surprised to see him up here battling for the lead. And we're at 5 to go right now.
Well, the inside line stacked up nose to tail. Ryan Thompson still trying to give a fight on the outside of the 66. Ooh, a little bit of contact there between Landon Heide and Dan Goki.
This is like the world's worst poker game because everybody there has got a good hand. And here we go. Spencer to the inside for the race lead. Will Sommier give him room? Yes, it's not much, but it's enough to battle. Spencer to the inside of Sommier. We have a new leader.
Jason Spencer takes the lead with just 3 laps remaining. Oh, contact. That's going to allow the 9 of Jim Miller Jr. and Sommier to take him 3 wide. Contact between Thompson and Sommier.
Oh, and Sommier, I wonder if he's got a tire going down because he took a pretty hard lick.
Oh, contact between Spencer and Miller.
Well, these guys are trying to make holes that they're not there, and that's what's causing all this wiggly waggly going on at the front of this field. And now it's a complete inversion of what it was 2 laps ago with your top 3.
This time by, white flag is out, 1 lap to go. Oh, Brent Voris up the track. Hopefully he'll keep it rolling.
He's throwing fluid.
He'll be across the line though.
Here they come out of turn number 4 down to the checker flag, and Jim Miller is going to go from the back to the front and win another one. Sommier will finish in 2nd, Spencer 3rd, Heide, Goki, Thompson, Livesay, Clark. In a wild finish here. Look at tempers already flaring here. I'm not even going downstairs yet because I want to see what shakes up here because I got to think there's some drivers here that might not be happy with how that finished up.
Yeah, everyone's mad at everyone. It looks like Heide and Goki getting chippy with each other.
The damage on the back of the 87.
Well, as everyone makes friends and shakes hands and makes plans for where they're going to go to eat after racing tonight. Jim Miller Jr. in the 9. Oh, did we lose? Oh, there he is. Jim Miller come down to Gross Construction Victory Lane. And he will get a word with Roger Williams here in the very near future. If you're heading out right now, please be safe on your way home. Careful with the exits. And Roger, take it away.
I will do no such thing. I will not take it away. I'll tell you what, this guy passed the most cars of anyone here tonight, went from the back to the front another time to capture the flag here at Owosso Speedway on what's been a very kind of emotional night here for the Miller family as he climbs out of this machine, picking up the win in the pure stocks. And normally I have a lot of things to say, Jim, and we can certainly forego this if you'd prefer. But it's been I don't have a lot of words, so I'll say first let's talk about the race. Went to him back to the front.
First thing I got to do is apologize to Jason Spencer for getting in the back of him at the end of the race. I don't like to race like that. I'm not checkers or wreckers, and I feel bad, and it sucks I got into him. And I want to apologize first and foremost. I've had a hell of a night tonight with my dad. He's in the hospital. If I can get some prayers for him, please. I'd like to thank Ricky, Top Speed Motorsports, Michigan Auto Corp, Performance Auto, Finish Line Seamless Gutters, Corona Road Bar, Wall Built Performance, Otis Transmission, Dort Transmission. The Sommier crew tonight, I crashed in a heat race and I needed a radiator. They drove all the way back to Davison to get me a radiator, and we had one by the time they got back, but I can't say enough about that crew. So many people helped me get to where I'm standing tonight, and I'm very grateful.
Well, congratulations, and I hope the weekend gets a little better for you, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
You bet. How about it for Jim Miller Jr., ladies and gentlemen? Winning your pure stock feature. He's got a lot on his mind right now.